Welcome and thank you for tuning in. Liverpool have now gone and done what seemed practically unthinkable merely months ago, beating Crystal Palace 2-0 and securing a third place finish in the Premier League. This is one of Jurgen Klopp's greatest managerial accomplishments in his entire career, given the circumstances. Virgil van Dijk, Joe Gomez, Joel Matip, all suffering season-ending injuries. No truly seasoned Liverpool center backs playing for the bulk of the home stretch. Nat Phillips and Reece Williams did so well at the end of the season to allow Fabinho to do what he does best, and that is play holding midfielder. That's where Fabinho belongs, and once he went back to the position he plays best, Liverpool had the best form of any team in the Premier League to close the season. So we have now seen how essential it is for Fabinho to avoid playing emergency center back, to do what he does best and play as a holding midfielder. Liverpool just dominate possession so much better, although that wasn't necessarily the case today. I mean, especially early in the second half, Crystal Palace had way too much of the ball, but Liverpool fans, for the most part, could breathe a little bit easier once Sadio Mane scored that opening goal in the first half off of a corner kick. Crystal Palace's set-piece defending was atrocious. Reece Williams probably should have scored a header of his own, but Mane bagging the brace made a massive difference. It was certainly squeaky bum time early on when Leicester scored before Liverpool, temporarily knocking Liverpool out of the top four, but the Reds finished with a nice 69 points to finish third. So there was no question of whether or not Liverpool would have to qualify for the Champions League if they finished fourth, but seeing them finish third makes it all the more sweeter, considering all we wanted was a top four finish. This really feels like a trophy, and with players like Thiago Alcantara and Jordan Henderson certainly set to play a bigger part next season after the injuries they went through this season, man, this Liverpool team will be ready to contend for a Premier League title next season. There's no question of that, especially as Andy Robertson, Trent Alexander-Arnold hit their strides. You know, they're just such wonderful, world-class fullbacks. But of course, the memory that we will all take heading into the offseason is Alisson Becker's match-winning goal at the death against West Brom on the road to keep Liverpool's top four hopes alive. Without that goal, I am not as happy as I am today, and the same can be said, of course, for Liverpool supporters all over the globe. But the attack will be, very interesting to see if there are any changes this summer. I think, there is going to have to be another player signed. Liverpool certainly needs a traditional number 9. I wouldn't mind seeing Bobby Firmino play an important role in the attacking midfield part of the pitch. But, who knows? The number 9 for Liverpool is still a wonderful player. Firmino should still certainly play a part. Rumors, of course, will be swirling around Sadio Mane and Mo Salah, but I think there's no question that both of these players love Liverpool Football Club, and we will always remember the best years of their career being at Liverpool. I certainly hope that they can both stay and continue to win trophies. And, thank you so much to Gini Wijnaldum for everything he did. Judging by Jurgen Klopp's pre-match comments and the ceremony before this match, his days at Anfield are likely up, but he will certainly go down as a Liverpool great as well. Thank you so much for tuning in, and if you've watched for this long, you might as well subscribe to my channel.